2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, the Mavericks taking on the Spurs. For Dallas, they're well aware that starting the season on the road can make for a choppy start. They plan to rise to the challenge and steal a first win here. Spurs, Mavs is next, right after this. This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. P.J. Washington is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Winters in its small forward. And for San Antonio, Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. Skinny is out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Lee in at the 3. Game 1 of this great season to come. It's just so great, Clark, to be here with you. How excited are you?
No more off-season talk, guys. I mean, finally, we get to play for real. Some games that count. Let's go. Like me on Christmas morning, I am excited.
Here's Andrews. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And beyond the leanings, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Washington. Irving surveying the floor. Clock at 6. Shoots over Vassell. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Irving takes advantage of any mistakes defenders make, so you've got to recognize how crafty he is.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
No good on that one. And, Clark, here we are watching Kyrie Irving. When he's on, it is amazing to watch.
Remarkably smooth as an athlete, Kevin, and otherworldly when you look at his skills as a basketball player, particularly ball handling and shot making. Talking pure basketball, he's one of the most entertaining players of the last 30 years for sure.
And the second free throw, good. What a special opportunity Dallas has with a generational talent, Clark, like Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's special. And I think the Mavs need to do something with his presence in terms of building a competitive team around him, because Doncic expects to be in the playoffs every season.
Lee against Doncic. This one for 3. Lee with the block. Doncic with the steal. Tipped away. In the corner, Irving with it. The turnaround J, and all around the rim that time before dropping in.
I like Doncic's willingness to share the ball. He wants to see other guys involved in producing.
Andrews passes to Wembanyama. Here's Vassell. No good from outside. Pass to Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Boy, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. He's got a little mean streak in him, too, which I like.
And the pass to Andrews. They get it back. Wembanyama off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. That three off the mark. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Sohan. Here's Lee outside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not it.
And checking out some numbers for Irving. Last season, he played outstanding. And, of course, he was among the best in the league when it came to putting the ball in the basket. Top 10 in scoring.
And again, you gotta love his commitment to excellence. He owns the free throw line. It's truly an impact part of his game. Here's Sohan. Shot clock at 5. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
And it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls, and after making the playoffs a few years in a row, the Dallas Mavericks, Clark, missed the cut in 2023.
Yeah, disappointing end to their season on multiple levels, and given the history of the Mavs, I would expect them to bounce back and get headed in the right direction soon.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind him, and that's what'll help. Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Kyrie was the big signing for the Mavs this summer. And, Greg, they altered their roster quite a bit.
Yeah, they needed to mix up their approach, right? That they liked the Luka and Kyrie pairing. Now they're all in with this core for the next few years.
The break in the action. Let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year. Number 5, the Spurs.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
Shoots from the line, and he nails the jumper. Irving's got 5.
Kyrie going to work from the mid-range is a thing of beauty. Such a skilled offensive player.
Pass to Andrews. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Nice D from Doncic. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. It's blocked.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now, here's Doncic. Winners the pass to Gafford. Dallas moving the ball around. From deep Washington. Vassell grabs the board.
well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Vassell. Nothing on the board. Here's Sohan. He's covered by Washington. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Irving for three. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Kyrie Irving, what a touch from deep.
For San Antonio, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And once the team to beat in the West, Greg, San Antonio is trying to get back to that level.
Well, they have a great organization, top to bottom. They're smart and battle-tested. I believe these guys will find a way.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big 3 of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
So he gets them both. For Dallas, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. The 11-footer. Rebound by Sohan. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And Lee with the stuff.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Washington finds Irving. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
San Antonio ball.
Here's Andrews, guarded by Doncic. For 3. Here's Wembanyama. Here's Lee. And at last, they get one to fall. Lee's got 7 points in the game. Dallas calls timeout.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
It's time to fire off some T-shirts. The loudest section gets one. Who wants one?
For Luka Doncic. Great showing for him last season. He averaged about 32 points a game last year, 8 assists and 8 rebounds. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
Now, here is Irving. 8 points for him.
In terms of finishing ability, it's hard to think of someone who tops Kyrie Irving.
Greg, the list is short, particularly when you talk about guys of his size, okay? His bag of tricks is limitless when you talk about finishing in close quarters against bigger guys. There are few that are in his class in that regard.
First free throw is good.
Kyrie Irving, special. I mean, as skilled a player as you'll ever see when it comes to handling the ball and scoring in close.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. San Antonio leading. Here's Andrews. No scoring in this one. And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Zohan, the pass to Vassell. 6 to shoot. Over Irving. Nails it from the high post.
And that high release point really helps Vassell in that mid-range area.
Doncic against Lee. Shoots. And that one's good. Doncic has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got in just enough room to get that shot off.
Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Zohan. And it's off from three-point range. Mavericks have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. And it's Washington missing.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Now here's Lee. He's got 7. Fires for 3. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Well, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Here's Irving. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Pass to Zohan. Here's Andrews. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Gabbert throws it down.
Assisted. And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
And now, the first timeout called here for the Spurs.
And the Mavs consult Luka before any major move now. Rare for a player so young to have that much say.
Yeah, you know, I don't know how much I agree with that, but given Luka's stardom and in the day and age we're in, he is Dallas going forward. And to some degree, I think perhaps he has earned the right to have a say in who he's going to team up with.
Both teams making substitutions here. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Second, Luka Doncic.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Now Harris lets it go with a 3. And that one's good. Andrew. Skinny's got 5.
Surveying the floor, Gary Harris recognizes when his teammates have open looks and gets it to him.
And the Rejection by Wembanyama.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Doncic bounce pass. Winners the pass to Doncic. From past the arc, another three for Dallas.
Prolific from deep. Luka, one of the best in the game right now.
Here's Andrews, guarded by Doncic, and the shot is good from Johnson.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Here's Doncic. After the made shot from Keldon Johnson.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Doncic outside. Shoots the three. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Harris dishes to Valanciunas. Here's Andrews. He's got 7. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Now here is Harris. He has yet to score, and the shot goes down.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball after the basket by San Antonio. Doncic with it. He's got 7. Hardaway with a wide open look. No good with the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Lively the pass to Doncic. For the three. Kept alive. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. San Antonio leading by 8. Here's Andrews. 9 points in the game so far. And they call an illegal screen here.
Hey, guys, one of the emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now, here's Doncic. Plays it up and banks it in. Doncic has got 9.
This guy is a tremendous shot maker. That really was a tough bucket from Luka Doncic.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Spurs lead by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. you're just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
Oh, man. Their mid-range jumper also has been on fire. Tough to beat a group of guys shooting with that much confidence.
And rebuilding teams, Clark, are going to ride their young prospects. But talk about the importance of having those sage veterans on that roster and their guidance.
Kevin, I don't think you can overstate it. It's critical. It's imperative. I mean, imparting that understanding of what it takes to be a professional and doing it with words and example is so valuable and so part of what veterans offer to young players and to good teams.
On the floor for Dallas, they've got Kyrie Irving. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Derek Jones. Then it's Exum, and it's Lively in at the 5, roaming the paint. The pass to Lee. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Now, the Mavericks' all-time great Dirk Nowitzki this summer was enshrined in the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame and received a huge statue outside the Mavericks arena. The iconic one-legged fadeaway immortalized in bronze. Inscribed on the base, loyalty never fades away. 21 letters, one for each of his 21 seasons playing in Dallas. Kevin?
Isn't that something? Great stuff, D.A. Thank you. And it's good, 2 points. And now it's a 9-point Spurs lead.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Passes it to Hardaway. Over Valanciunas. Second chance effort, and 2 shots coming up at the line as it gets fouled on the shot. And San Antonio called for the foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
That free throw, no good. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Trey Jones comes in for Skinny. He hits the second from the line. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Out to Lee. Over Jones. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
San Antonio shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
At the line for San Antonio, Lee.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Lee. Mavericks trail by 11. Irving passes to Lively. Outside, Jones. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Exum. Drops it in from 11 feet. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. To the paint. Here's Vassell. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Vassell's got the lead up to 11 now for the Spurs. And the Mavericks call time here. Lee really making a difference here.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Right now.
Field goal percentage as well. They had some good nights and a few bad ones when it came to shooting the basketball. Never quite had the consistency of the top shooting teams.
And Greg, what stands out to me the most is their turnover ranking. They were never careless with the ball, never played out of control. Here's Irving. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Here's Lee outside. Offensive rebound. Goes back up, and it's blocked. And they'll get another chance. Jones finds Valanciunas. Now here's Johnson. 5 to shoot. This one for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Johnson's got 7.
Assertive three-point shot by Johnson. He's working towards being an efficient long-range scorer.
Pass to Lively. Pass to Exum. Vassell against Irving. Dallas, no good that time either.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Johnson, the pass to Lee. Over Exum. A new 14-second shot clock for San Antonio. And Lee with the stuff.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Here's Hardaway. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Shot clock at 6.
Excellent use of size there by Valanciunas. Reaching out and just swapping that shot away.
Mavericks trail by 16. Hardaway kicks to Exum. Johnson against Irving. Can they get it? Rebound San Antonio.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing wrong.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up. The Spurs have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
One shot.
That free throw from Lee is good. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Dallas. 19-point game. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And Lee with the stop.
Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
Mavericks trail by 21. Now, here's Exum. And there's the pass to Lively. Outside Irving. Looking to end the run. They get it again.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
The drive by Lee. Yep, it counts. Lee's got 28 points for the game.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Dallas moving it around. Now, here's Exum, defended by Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Hardaway. And that comes off the assist by Exum.
Tip your hat to Hardaway Jr. there, guys. I mean, even in the face of aggressive defense, he stays focused and delivers.
Lee against Jones. Lee gets the bucket.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And here's Jones. Still yet to score. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down into the third quarter.
And the Spurs making a change here. Wembanyama's checked in. Spurs leading by 23. Now Jones. That shot, no good. Nice D from Doncic. And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
The Spurs have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The free throw drops for Lee.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Cans it from downtown.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Jones, the pass to Wembanyama. Lee finds Johnson. Bucket is good. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Spurs leading by 23. Left side, Jones. Passes it to Wembanyama. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington.
What a nice job getting up to deny that shot. Washington showing you terrific anticipation on that rejection.
And the rejection by Wembanyama.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And Doncic, here we go, in the dunk by Doncic.
Doncic giving you the full package. Superstar for sure.
And the foul on Daniel Gafford. That's his third foul of the game. A different look now for San Antonio. Sohan's checked in, and Harris subbed in for Johnson. Here's Andrews. He's got 11. No good there. Nice D from Doncic. Dallas has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. And they double up Doncic. Here's Andrews. Guarded by Doncic. And the shot goes in. Skinny's got 13 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
No good from Irving.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And it's Sohan missing. Dallas shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Spurs shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. We've got 1:23 left in the first half. Washington kicks to Doncic. Pass to Winters. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. To the middle. Here's Harris. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Winters the pass to Doncic.
Look, I know he runs the point, but boy, can Doncic go to work inside.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
2 shots.
And that one misses.
One of the things that's really impressive about Luka Doncic, and he's already a star, is his continued growth. I mean, season to season, you see this guy working on himself, working on his mind, how he thinks the game and his body, and becoming a better athlete. That spells trouble for the league.
Good on the second free throw. San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's Andrews, guarded by Doncic. And the rejection by Gafford. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford. Seconds left in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Sohan the pass to Wembanyama.
Big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
Inside. Winters with the bucket. Winters has got 5 points so far.
Another great pass from Doncic. You pretty much expect him to tally double-digit assists every game.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
And he pulls off the Houdini to take that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And so it's San Antonio ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what did you see in the first half?
We had ball movement. You know, we weren't in mud. The guys were in attack mode. Nobody held the ball. You know, you pass, catch, or shoot. And we did that a lot in the first half.
Yeah, you had them swiveling, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for the home fans tonight. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
Well, when you pass the ball the way they have, Ernie, I mean, this is the kind of scoring line you expect. The guys are in total sync, and the difference is the ball movement. I mean, they're moving the ball around, and it's striking.
And looking at Dallas, Shaq, your thoughts?
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been paper soft. Hate to say it. Giving up way too many easy looks. If they can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half, it's going to be a long ride home.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What can you say? Lee, an impressive effort here today.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. Devin Vassell out there with Skinny, and it's Lee in at the 3 slot. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. The Spurs shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Andrews passes to Lee. And there it is for him. Lee's got the first basket of the third quarter for San Antonio.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Here's Irving with the tip. Great positioning on the putback. Washington's got his second bucket of the night.
Stick-to-itiveness, folks. That's what you see in Washington, and I love it. This guy attacks the glass.
Count that one. Now that's 17 points for Skinny.
An elite score, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
The 3 for Doncic. San Antonio with the rebound. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Andrews around the back and lays it in. Skinny's got 19 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Wembanyama passes to Sohan. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Back to Wembanyama. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Washington kicks to Doncic. On the wing, Irving. Out to Doncic. Drills it from outside. Doncic has got 18 points in the game.
Doncic always ready to let it fly once he catches it.
Over in the corner, Lee. Here's Sohan. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Victor Wembanyama has studied all the greats and one in particular, Kobe Bryant. He says, I know all his stats and records, but mostly I admired his state of mind and his philosophy, his approach to the game. When I suffer, I have a doubt. I wonder what Kobe would have done. And I know he would have done more, so I'm going back to it. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Dallas calls timeout. You know, here we are, Greg, looking at Victor Wembanyama. I mean, can he get any taller? Wow.
Well, he's already 7'4", Kevin. But yes, what's amazing is that I still think he's grown, which is scary for the rest of the league.
This break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. Number 5, the Spurs.
I tell you what, if you had to pick one stat, at least on the offensive side of the ball, that benefits your team, this is it. I mean, when you're amongst the league leaders in assists, you're doing a lot of good things. Not just making shots, but you're moving your teammates and you're moving the basketball.
Here's Andrews. Offensive rebound, Spurs. A nice shot by Sohan.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Irving's got 15 points.
You know, there's really no defense for this. Irving relishes, actually thoroughly enjoys scoring against tight defense.
Pass to Andrews. Fires from deep. Connects from three-point range. Skinny's got 24.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Wembanyama finds Lee. There's the pass to Andrews. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game. Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Here's Lee. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Got a piece of it. Here's Andrews. He's covered by Washington. They get the rebound. Passes it to Vassell. To the wing right side. Here's Sohan. 5 points in the game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let up in sight.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
Valanciunas, who's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Mavericks making a switch here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Doncic. 18 points for him. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Winters misses. San Antonio's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Got that one up quick. Lee's got 39.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Here's Doncic. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. To the inside. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Lee. Valanciunas has got his first bucket of the night. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Doncic passes to Winters to the right side. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Mavericks ball.
Doncic with it. Clock at 6. They need this. And the dunk by Doncic.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
Here's Lee. Up again. Stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. Washington finds Doncic. Outside, Green. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist in the game. Now here's Lee. He's got 39. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Washington. Here's Sohan. He's got 7. And they get it back. Just 4 to shoot. From deep three-point land. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Doncic outside. Pass to Winters. San Antonio with the rebound. Lee's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Good. Lee's got 41.
Boy, he's filling it up right now. Getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
The 3 for Doncic. And here we go. Lee heading to the hoop. And he goes right over Luka Doncic and slams it down.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Green. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Second personal
Washington
foul.
that time sacrificing his body for his teammates by setting a hard screen.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And really, the line a season ago was just a battle for him. Just about a 72% free throw shooter.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
So, Clark, we know you're very familiar with the college game. How do you think the one-and-done rule has worked out so far?
You know, not as it was intended to, Kevin. I mean, in some ways, the chance to see guys like Durant and others play in college for a year was better than not having them there. But I think it's also created this expectation that if you're not a one and done, that you somehow failed, and that's detrimental to the psyche of young players.
Doncic against Lee. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Stolen. Now, here's Doncic. Defense is right there. It's good. Doncic has got 22 points.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Outside, Green. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 8 now on the night. To the middle. Here's Lee. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
For San Antonio, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line. 8 of 9.
At the line for 2, Lee.
And the first one drops. Johnson's checked in for the Spurs. And Dallas also making a switch. Hardaway's checked in. And both free throws good for Lee.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Lee against Doncic. Over Lee. Lee with the block. Puts up a deep 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keldon Johnson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Dallas has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Winners the pass to Lively. Here's Hardaway. And the rejection by Valanciunas. They retain possession. San Antonio's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Vassell kicks to Johnson. Takes a shot at the elbow, and he knocks down the jumper. Johnson's got 13.
And going old school on him, Johnson with the mid-range, a rarity in today's NBA.
And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Green deciding where to go with it. And here's Doncic from the arc. Good on the triple. Doncic has got 10 points here in the second half.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And then Johnson with the jam.
Clearly, Johnson is in attack mode tonight. He's going after shots and making a big effort for his team.
Doncic dishes to Hardaway. Pass to Winners. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Winners has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Outside, Jones. It's rebounded by Doncic. Dallas shooting 41% for the game. Here's Hardaway. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Johnson against Hardaway. Doncic with the steal. 15 seconds left here in the third quarter. Out to the right wing. Winters. No good on the three. Outside, Jones with 1 on the clock. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Second personal
Taking it up
foul.
strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
And so it's San Antonio way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back. A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team just moments ago.
The way we keep a lead is to keep making stops, gain rebound, and keep the pace on offense.
No surprise moments ago in that little talk that Greg Popovich gave his team in pushing his troops, sensing an open opportunity to break this thing wide open.
And he's a guy who will never settle. And for good reason. He knows that any dip in momentum can shift the course of a game.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Green is out there with Jones. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Doncic. And it's Exum in at the 2 guard. Here's Wembanyama. Counted good. And that's 10 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Assisted. And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle and at their offensive end.
And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Spurs. Doncic with the block.
Luka's sheer size makes him a mismatch for most guards.
Dallas making a switch here. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. No good from Lee. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Irving against Jones. The 3. And it's Jones. That's on the assist by Irving.
Hey, there's no denying it. Kyrie is a score-first guard, but he's a better passer than he gets credit for.
It's Wembanyama at the elbow. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
The pass to Irving. Outside Hardaway. 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Now here's Jones. Not a lot of room. Wembanyama, no good. Valanciunas, good.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
On the wing, Green. From outside, off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Floats it up for Wembanyama.
Oh, just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty out.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
Jones against Irving. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on it.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. The first free throw is good. We've seen some amazing offensive performances recently. Clark, is it possible someone could match Wilt's 100-point game?
Look, Kevin, I don't know if I'm ready to go that far, but I also said I'd never see a 16 beat a 1 in the NCAA tournament, and it's happened twice in the last 5 years. So never say never, but you got to think, you're seeing teams put up 165, 170 points in a game. Could a player get 100 of those? I think it's possible.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Sohan's checked in, and it's Skinny in for Trey Jones. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Winters. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Dallas. Winters taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Here's Sohan. Valanciunas inside. And another shot. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Doncic against Valanciunas. From the arc. Here's Lively. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Collecting plenty of second chance points this half. That alone can keep a team in a game.
Right side, Lee. And one thing that came from this new CBA GA, mandatory participation in the NBA Draft Combine.
Yeah, more equal access for teams to study various prospects. Player agents can't keep teams in the dark like in the past. That makes for a more level playing field.
They get a hand on it. Here's Andrews, guarded by Hardaway. Johnson. And Johnson is right there.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Here's Valanciunas. Mavericks with the rebound.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Here's Andrews. The tray. Winters grabs the miss. Winters has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Doncic. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Doncic has got 27.
Nice work from Doncic. Doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
For San Antonio, they've gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Andrews passes to Lee. Offline with his three. And it's Exum with the ball, who will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Right side Hardaway. Kicks it to Exum. Passes it to Lively. 6 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Right side, Lee. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Exum passes to Winters. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Pass to Lee. Over Hardaway. Tips it up. And staying with the play, Valanciunas.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
Doncic outside. He with the block. Here's Andrews. Guarded by Hardaway. And the professor picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And with the new CBA, Clark, one thing that again didn't get any traction, the franchise tag.
Yeah, not surprising. I mean, if a guy really wants to leave a team these days, most of the time a trade will be made. It doesn't necessarily have to get to free agency.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. And Benyama, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Vassell in for Johnson. Here's Andrews. It's rebounded by Dallas. Winters has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Doncic. Count that bucket. Doncic has got 14 points now in the second half. San Antonio's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. And here is Vassell. Pass to Wembanyama. Misses the 3. For Dallas, they've got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Outside Irving. Shoots over Vassell. Irving can't hit.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
And the rejection by Gafford. Here's Washington. The rebound by the Spurs. Sohan's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. The pass to Andrews. And these days, you know, Clark, the trade for a star player takes a stockpile of draft picks, doesn't it?
Well, that seems to be the one way you can assure yourself of getting a proven star somewhere in the area of his prime. You know, and it doesn't always work out for both parties. Teams typically, in that case, would have to mortgage a bit of their future to get a player of that caliber. So it is tilted towards more risk than reward in most of those scenarios.
Dallas again turning it over.
Spurs ball.
The Spurs shooting only 35% in the 4th quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. Wembanyama passes to Lee. Here's Sohan. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. Spurs passing it around. 6 to shoot. Here's Andrews. From the top of the key, he buries it. Skinny's got 14 points now in the second half. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Dallas. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Winters. Passes to Gafford. Outside Irving. Shoots over Vassell. Irving's shot is good. And that's 17 points for Kyrie Irving.
You know, when Irving rises up to take these shots, so smooth in how he gets it done. He always seems to be in control.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Spurs.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Lights Out.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Here's Andrews, guarded by Doncic. Here's Lee. Good, he hits again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Irving against Vassell. Pass to Andrews. He gets that one. 31 points for Skinny.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Jonas, you have a lot on you in terms of patrolling the paint. How do you think you're doing?
I feel good. You know, there is a better game, there is a worse game, but, you know, I'm bringing energy every game. I'm fighting, and my job is take rebounds, set of screens. I'm doing that job.
It's grunt work, but you're good at it. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks so much. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long.